I need this fridge.
Banchan.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly.
I need this fridge.
You can make soy milk with this.
What?
What?
This is...
I want that.
Oh, you see, it changes.
This. I want this.
Great. That's why I like Korean apartments because they come with such like nice amenities.
I want.
Dun, dun.
Dun. Okay. So fast.
So fast, right? Yeah, so fast.
So convenient.
Exactly, there we go.
Or you could just move here.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
So obviously we finished here, finished eating our Korean chicken. I have actually got a place to show you guys. We're actually gonna go and see a Korean apartment. I know that in America there's not many, like, especially from where you are, where you're from, it's a lot of like, you know, detached houses. So we're gonna go and see how the average Korean would live in a Korean apartment. So are you ready to go? Yes, let's go. So here, this is the Korean apartment that we'll be looking at today. Here, I'm wondering if you know how to get inside. Did you know?
Padlock.
Keypad.
With this, right? Now this, obviously, I don't know about America, but is there many keypads in America like this on your front door?
In Montana, it's like solid like buttons.
Really?
But normally just a key.
Normally just a key, right? Yeah. Actually, if you are like the house owner, you can just sometimes put your finger on, and like fingerprint recognition, and then you can go inside, which is pretty cool. So, shall we go inside?
Yeah.
Would you like to go in first?
Whoa.
And then obviously, yeah, take your shoes off. This is like the entranceway. So first, what's your first impression of like?
Very clean.
Yeah,
Very
it's
clean.
very clean, very
Right.
very bright.
This is like the entranceway, but also every house comes with this sort of side shoe cupboard here, where you put like all your shoes and things like this.
Okay, that's something I need.
Yeah, so like you can just put all your shoes in here and it kind of cleans the clutter out of here, because if you do have lots of pairs of shoes, then this space is just going to be very high, right? And then over here we've got the living room. This is usually what would be
I
the
love the
main
couch.
space.
I love the couch.
Yeah, the
Love the
yeah.
couch.
I
So
think
you-
I need that couch.
Yeah, so you got the sofa here, obviously TV, sort of coffee table, and then huge sort of air conditioner, right? So obviously now it's the summer. I don't know about where you live in America. Is it very hot or not?
There's a heat wave right now. I heard.
Heat wave, but not hot, right?
Cold and dry.
So you don't have this probably in your house, right? No, right? Yeah. So this is like, you need this in Korea, because like if you don't, for me anyway, I would like not survive. Also, like in America, would you have this kind of like flooring on the like tiled floor in the?
It would
I
rot.
have
Yeah,
tile. I have wood at my mom's house and I have tile at my dad's.
So you got the two differences.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
To be fair, before I came to Korea, I never really saw like a living room with like tiled flooring like this.
But I think honestly, I like Korean floors because I like tile and they're heated.
They're heated, yes. So
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
And like they're not just like kind of heated.
They're nice. That's why I like Korean architecture because it's very like stable.
what you said about the underfloor heating, the under, this is like in the winter you would come inside and then obviously you think, oh, let's sit on the sofa, right? But what a lot of people do is they would sit down like on the floor, like this, and then just use the sofa as like a backrest. And then like, because it's so warm on the floor, they'll watch the TV like this or eat like this. And I've actually found myself doing this a lot more at my house. So that's quite interesting. I don't know if you do that in America, probably not.
I do it.
I do it.
You both do it?
We call it floor time.
I think you guys lived here longer than you've said. Yeah.
3 years is pretty
Maybe
long.
3 years,
3 years,
obviously you
like
know
I
that,
lived in
yeah,
an
yeah.
apart as well.
So you
it
were
was
used
heated.
to this. Yeah,
Also,
not
you
using
know,
the
having
sofa.
like more Asian, we also eat around like this table a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah.
So like we have a living room table. We'll sit down on the floor. We either have like a little cushion or just on the floor and we'll eat like that.
Yeah, because obviously, like, yeah, here, usually today was chicken, right? If you'd order chicken here, typically, like, the family would probably sit around here watching TV and sitting on the floor, so.
Oh, the light color?
Yes, so obviously here we've got very nice lighting. What do you think about like the light color? Like, I feel like this very distinct when I came to Korea, sort of the lighting of the houses. For me, it's quite bright.
They are very bright.
Very bright. It's not very warm, I would say.
They're much whiter light.
And I think very bright.
Yeah.
very
I
bright.
feel like in the US, it's all about like the lighting vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of time people say like it's a thing, no big light.
Yeah, no big
Turning on the
lights.
big light is illegal. You can not really, but
Yeah,
like
the big
no
light.
big light.
little
So like you'd have
lamps.
lamp and
Yeah.
then one here and one there, and you'd have like cute little like like paper ones.
yeah,
Like
Yeah, or like
it's
the little lights
anything.
that go around.
Yeah, so
the
maybe like
side,
those ones
yeah.
would be on, but it'd be along with other yellow lights.
But I do think it's like it makes the room kind of look cleaner.
It
more
looks
sort of-
very clean.
It's very white. I feel like a lot of Korean apartments are like sort of based on like white colors or bright colors.
Yeah, it's very
stuff
like
that.
neutral tone.
Yeah, exactly. So shall we go over to the kitchen? So we've got the fridge here. This is a very, feel like Koreans do fridges very well. Like usually in a household, there'll be like this kind of normal fridge, and then there'll also be like a kimchi fridge, right? So there'll be like
I
two
want
kinds
one.
of fridges.
I want a kimchi fridge.
Yeah.
But here, this is very modern. Obviously here, you can get like your water, you can get ice, things like that. And if we open it up, would you like to open it? Wow. And then inside, wow, there's actually a lot of food in here. So,
I need this fridge.
Panchan.
oh right, yeah,
I
exactly.
need this fridge.
Inside, we've got all these little kind of like Tupperware like boxes. And as you said, it's the panchan, it's the side dishes that people eat with every meal, basically. When it's dinner time as well, you can just get these out, eat them freely. Obviously there's kimchi as well. This would just be like a typical Korean like person's fridge. So what would you say would be maybe if you went to a friend's house in America?
Cheese.
There'd be lots of cheese.
Lots of cheese,
Lots of
milk,
cheese.
giant
Cheese.
cartons of
Milk.
milk,
Milk.
lots of eggs as well.
Lots of eggs.
You can make soy milk with this.
What?
What?
This is.
I want that.
So yeah, you can make like soy milk with this, which is pretty cool. Definitely don't have that back home. No, right? Good.
Can I take a picture of that?
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah, take a picture, yeah.
I feel like that'd be really hard to find in the US though.
You can build your own like Korean kitchen back home. And then maybe your parents will be like, what is this? What is
Or you
this?
could just move here.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
And then over just behind you here, what do you think this is?
Trash?
Yes, you got there.
Oh,
What
is it
kind?
the food composter?
There we go.
Oh.
So food compost kind of bin or trash can. And here it just makes it a lot easier for when you throw it out. Obviously, in Korea, they're very, very keen on the recycling, right? I don't know about America, what's it like?
No.
Just know
They do
all,
not
all
care.
in one.
No.
Like I have recycling bin and I have this, but like most of the stuff doesn't actually.
My mom calls the recycling bin the feel-good trash can.
Oh, really? Yes, yeah, just because you can throw
Like
it.
we do separate it, but not everyone does. But you have to pay extra.
Yes.
To recycle?
To recycle, you
Yes.
have to pay extra.
Wow, really? So that obviously doesn't encourage people to
Yeah.
to recycle. Wow. So this, if you got this kind of thing, I think it would encourage people to like, you know.
If the system's built in,
compost
then of
their
course
waste.
they'll do it.
Exactly, yeah. And also here, if you don't recycle, it's like you can get fines or whatever. So
Oh,
that's
I
what
heard
this
about
is.
that, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty steep as well. And then just over here, obviously I think you know what this is, but
Rice cooker.
Rice cooker.
Yeah, I love my rice cooker.
I love my rice cooker too.
now have you ever used one? I assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you used one as
I
well?
have
Do you
one.
have one back home?
Yes.
Oh wow!
It's,
So
it is my favorite
It's the
thing
best-
ever. Yes. It was an award for getting straight A's last year.
Really?
Yeah.
you
I
got
was
this as
like,
a
I
as a
want
present.
rice cooker.
Wow! You got this as a present. Wow, that's amazing. Like, yeah, typically you wouldn't see this in like a typical like American or.
No, you
No,
would.
no.
Here we've got like scissors. So these kind of scissors, I know obviously every household would have like this kind of pair of scissors, but I feel like Koreans, like when they eat, they always use sort of like big scissors to like cut up the meat. Whereas like, yeah, back home we would never.
They would not do
We would
that.
never
Yeah.
use
They would
scissors.
like if I was at my friend's house and like if my friend comes over and we like would use that, they would look at us weird.
Yeah, right. You'd be like, why are you using scissors? Like,
Not really like weird, but they just be like,
when you use scissors, it's typically like, okay, you're cutting paper. You're not cutting like a big slab of meat, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like definitely in every household. So that was the kitchen. I think now we're gonna check out the bathroom. So if we make our way over here,
Oh, bathtub.
what would be like the typical like Korean American like bathroom? Would it
I
be
feel
like
like
this?
shower. It's either a bath or a shower.
In Montana, we have a lot of like shower bath situations, which is basically just like the plastic thing that's like shoved in the corner.
Actually, I think a lot of time this is really thick.
This is.
I feel like bathtubs are very breakable.
But what in
In the US, they're very breakable, and they don't normally have like fancy stuff. Like they're not built into the wall.
Ah, right.
And like,
Yeah,
is that a drain?
yeah, exactly.
And then
So
also
that's-
the walls
they
are.
don't have that.
Oh, they
I
don't
have
they don't have a
Yeah,
drain
we don't
before?
have
No.
not always.
Oh, they don't in England as well. Yeah, so like the drain.
No, a drain.
Yeah, so
Never have a drain.
yeah. That's a
Also
good
the
point.
walls.
Yeah.
true.
The walls in the US, while the floor might be tiled, the walls are still, you know, paper mache, whatever, drywall, whatever flimsy thing that they use to build houses. So, like, it's very, like...
Waterproof. If, when you have a shower or like a bath or whatever, and a bit of water like spills down, it just goes straight down to the drain. So you don't have to worry about like, oh no, the floor's wet, it's fine. And then if you go over here, we've got a toilet, which also has these controls. Honestly, it's just game changer, so good. Like having this in your house is just amazing. Like, I really want one, I don't have one.
I want one too.
Yeah. Most like newer Korean apartments will come with this as well. Have you ever used a bidet?
Well, I had it like this.
Yeah, you had it before?
Well, in my aparte, like...
And then have you ever used one just in Korea? Right, yeah. So it's like at first when you use one, you're like, oh, what's going on?
I think me and my brothers, we didn't know how to, we didn't know what it was because it's also all in Korean. So we clicked it because we shared like the big room.
Yeah.
And we had like our bathroom and we come in and we're like, oh, what is this? Clicked it, started spraying. I think that's what
pressed it
happened.
without actually sitting on the toilet.
Because we didn't know. We were like, oh, we heard about it. We heard about the seating, like the heating. So we were like, oh, let's turn on the heating. We were just like playing around and then.
Yeah, but I'd say you could just like when you first go on it, obviously it makes a noise before anything happens. And you're like, oh my God,
we didn't know.
When you first use it, you're like, wow, what's going on? What's gonna happen? So jealous of anyone who has this. So we're gonna check out the dress room now. This is huge, actually. Very large dress room. I feel like this is a dream for anyone, really. Like to put all your clothes here, and then
I know what that is.
You know what that is? What?
Yeah. It's like a dry cleaning closet almost. Like you can like steam your clothes in there, and you can like just put stuff to kind of like refresh it. Like instead of going to the dry cleaners.
Yeah. So it's like it's a stylist, and like you can turn it on. You can press like play, like to keep it going, or you can pause it or whatever.
Like lived here and also K-drama.
Right, yeah,
K-drama.
K-drama, right. Yeah, because like I went to someone's house and they were like, oh, we'll put your coat in here. I was like, why are you putting it in the fridge? And then they opened it up and I was like, oh, it's like a
I think
cleaner.
when I first saw it, I thought maybe it was like a kimchi fridge.
Yeah, oh, right, yeah, when you first saw it, yeah.
I thought it was like a screen or something.
Some like
it looks
futuristic.
kind of screen-like.
It does look like it. So now let's check out the bedroom. So go this way. Here we are. Obviously, every room comes with like air conditioning, which is like so needed this time of year. And then also over here, we've got this mirror. I'd like you to go over and like maybe press that little circle.
Ooh,
tap it. Sorry. Tap that and then tap again, keep tapping. Oh, you see, it changes. Yeah, like when you're doing makeup or your hair or whatever, like this might be like a perfect setting where you can like change the lighting so you can see what you're doing. Like
that's not very common. Like if you're rich, you have that.
Yeah.
If you're bougie, you have that.
But this is kind of like normal to have, especially nowadays in a Korean apartment.
That's why I like Korean apartments because they come with such like nice amenities.
I want this.
So let's go back to the living room. Is there anything that you would like to do in Korea, like food-wise or something like that?
I want to get delivery.
Delivery, oh wow.
I want to eat tteokbokki,
really?
I don't know where.
Oh wow, so I think that's the perfect time. I think we should order tteokbokki and let's eat it here. Does that sound good?
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So this was the Korean apartment. What was your favorite part of like?
Maybe the kitchen.
You like the kitchen the best?
Yeah.
Why was it the technology? Was it the?
I think I just like the stuff in the fridge and I don't know, like Korean style cooking.
It feels very homey,
Yeah.
which is interesting coming from America.
Did you hear that sound by the way? So that was someone obviously ringing the bell, and I think our food is here. So we've ordered tteokbokki. I know that you really wanted to eat that, right? You really want to try it. So we're gonna try it like a Korean family would. Maybe we'll sit on the floor here, eat it together.
Oh, he's coming up?
Yeah. I assume he'll come up and then leave it outside the door. Because in Korea, a package or a delivery, you just leave it in front of the door and no one takes it.
Someone would steal it.
Yeah, someone would
In
steal
the
it,
US,
right?
package thieves are so common.
Yeah.
Everyone has to have a P.O. box.
Oh,
But then you also can't get food delivered. I think it
like,
happened to
or
me.
like little cameras. Like so many people in Montana have like Ring cameras. Yeah.
But even then, people still
Yeah,
try and
same.
take it, right? So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Go like where you guys live?
Minimum 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Oh, of course, you live in the mountain. You live in the rural area.
Minimum
right.
50 minutes, and it's always sort of like if you order even like a package online, like we don't have same day delivery. Like that'll never happen.
Amazon is such a scam. You get Prime so you can get same day delivery. It never comes.
No,
Really?
never
Wow.
comes. But anytime it's like, oh, it'll come in 3 days. We're like, it'll come in 5 days.
Oh wow, that's how long it would take. Wow. Here I'm so used to ordering it like For example, there's obviously just normal like deliveries, but then you can also order like food deliveries. And if you order before 12, then it will come like before 7 the next day. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to order some breakfast for like some fruit or like some bread or something. I would order it.
Oh, like grocery
and,
delivery
Yeah,
kind of?
grocery there. And then I'll order it at like 11:30 p.m. And then when I wake up, I'll have a message on my phone and it will just be outside my door. So shall we go and actually have a look outside, see if it's here?
Yes. How do I open the? Oh, okay.
You just press it forward. Is it here? Oh, there we go. Here it is.
Wow. You excited? Your first time trying?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Yeah, so let's
Or
pop
should
it
I
on the
put it
table.
here?
Yeah, yes. Here, the tteokbokki has arrived. So let's open this. Open it up. Wow. So
Fish cake?
I do, yeah. So like, yeah, typically if you eat tteokbokki, you would sort of eat kimbap as well. So put this in the middle.
Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, this is the first time, right? Right. Wow. So
Chopsticks. Do you need a
get
fork?
the chopsticks.
I will try.
We try with the chopsticks. We can do it. We can do it.
If you want, I can.
Shall we dig in?
Okay, let me get it. Let me get sauce on it.
Okay.
So you have plenty of sauce. Here you go.
Thank you.
잘 먹겠습니다.
Oh.
I hope I said it right. I don't know. I feel
I
like I
have
always.
no
Wow.
idea, so.
There you go. Shall we cheers it Janet before?
짠.
Jan, Jan.
짠. Okay.
Oh, so chewy as well. Nice, right? How's it taste for your first time? Is it good?
Makes me happy.
Have you never had it before? Not even in the US?
And then obviously, yeah, here you got fish cake. Here you got like rice cake, and also like just like onions as well. Different kinds of things.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me get you some fish cake.
And then this one, like, is it spicy or?
No.
Not really spicy, right? So like, yeah, there's usually so many different levels of spice you can order. Sometimes if I'm feeling like a challenge, I'll go for the spicy one, but like right now, this is perfect. Just mild, a little bit of a kick, but yeah, it's perfect, right?
I would go for spicier.
You go for spicier? Oh wow, okay.
I love spicy food.
Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe next time this, we can just work up. Which one? The fish cake. Oh, nice. You would never get like this kind of fish cake back where I'm from. I don't know about you. Like, would you?
I think Americans think a lot of this stuff is really gross.
Right, especially
Yeah.
fish-wise. Yeah. They'll be like, what? Why are you eating that? But here it's just like so normal.
They'd be like, ugh, ground up fish, that's nasty, but then they eat hot dogs.
I know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried? I assume you've tried kimbap before. That was my go-to kind of like breakfast food when I first came to Korea. When I say breakfast food, I would wake up, go to like a convenience store.
Honestly, I think for me personally, I'm always late to class.
Yeah.
So I'm like running and I'm like, oh, I'm so hungry. So I have to like run into a Pyeongchang and like grab something.
Here, when you eat the kimbap, you have to get it and then like put it in the sauce and then eat it. So. Okay.
Here you go. It's already
You
dipped
got it,
in
you
the
got it?
sauce.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, put it in the sauce. Be nice. It's good, right? I feel like this is also like, kind of like similar to the chicken and the radish. It kind of feels a bit more cleaner, especially when you got something spicy. So I feel like it's always like the perfect combination.
The kimbap with like the vegetables.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's also like meat kimbap, but I wouldn't go for that with this.
Yeah, with this it would have to be like the vegetable kimbap, yeah.
You're like my child. Aggie. Baby.
So how is the delivery like culture? How do you find it? Like we only ordered this like a few minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago, and it's already here. We're already eating it.
So fast.
So fast, right? Yeah, so fast.
So convenient.
Exactly. There we go.
In our classes, all the teachers always say, Korea is very pali-pali. Pali-pali. That's why you have to watch, like, be careful when you're walking in the little streets because all the delivery drivers are pali-pali
Right.
Yeah.
to get to the delivery.
Exactly. Yeah, there's so many like motorbikes.
It's so different because like we have motorcycles sometimes where I live, but we have like the like Harley Davidson like big things, and so to see all these, I'm like, so I want to learn how to ride a motorcycle, but I want to learn how to ride like one of those because I like those.
Like a tus-tus, like a...
Like a moped kind of. Yeah. Yeah, because like here, well, where you're from, when you do delivery, I assume it's like in a car. Yeah,
I
right.
do like Uber.
Yeah.
Uber Eats,
car.
and that's in a car. Yeah. Whereas here, it's like pretty much always.
Because I feel like in the US, it's all highway. Everywhere you go, it's like big empty streets, or like not empty, but just like huge streets. So you can't really, it's really dangerous with a bike on the highway. So a lot of people,
It's very dangerous.
if they're driving around all day, like they need a car.
Yeah.
It's also probably not coming. And in the winter,
Oh. Yeah.
winters are like last winter, it got to negative 14.
I thought winter here was bad, but then in winter, that's when delivery is like the best because you really don't want to go outside. It's so cold, but the delivery drivers are still working. They're still working. They're still driving around. So yeah, and it always comes so fast. Like this kind of food in winter when it's hot, it's a little bit of a spice. It's nice, right?
And also my phone was on like 1%. I did not know how to take the train fully yet. I needed my phone and I was struggling so bad. In the rain, my umbrella broke too.
Oh no.
My umbrella broke. So no battery, no umbrella. My bag ripped and all my stuff fell on the floor.
How did you get home?
I went to, that's one thing I love about Korea. People are so polite and so like nice. For me, like personally, like, and I asked the security guard, I was like, hey, can I charge my phone here? He was like, yeah, of course. He didn't speak English, but like, you know, hand gestures, whatever, showing my percentage. And then he let me plug it in and then I left my stuff there. I was like, oh, can I go to 7-Eleven to get one of those portable, one-time use chargers? He was like, okay. And I said, oh, where is it? He showed me like where it is. Left my stuff in the lobby, like my backpack, everything. Went to a 7-Eleven and came back. And
It's still there.
Because for me, like I know that stuff like that doesn't get stolen. It's not like stolen. It's like if someone finds money on the ground, like who's not gonna pick it up?
Yeah.
But if they find a phone, I know that like personally, I've experienced it.
No one's gonna.
People either come after you and like, oh, you dropped your phone, or they leave it at like a front desk or lost and found or something.
It's always gonna be there. Like, I feel like no one's really gonna take it. Like.
Also like wallets.
Yeah. That's why I feel like I can't move back to like England. You always gotta kind of be on your toes, like there.
Same
like,
in
just,
the US.
Just in big like cities in Europe as well. But then here it's like so safe. Well, yeah, like you're a student, right? You're 17. Yeah. Would you do that like back in?
No, my mom is like scared. Like me, I'm not as much, but like just I have a friend who lives 5-minute walk, like literally 5 minutes away from me in the same neighborhood. My mom is like, no, don't go out. It's okay. Like just meet up with her tomorrow because it's like you never know in the US. It's just not really safe. But I feel like even when I lived here, 5th and 6th grade in Busan, I would literally be out with my friends till like late at night, like late, deep into the night. I would go back, nothing happened. Like I was not scared. My mom was never worried.
So how was your first tteokbokki experience? Was it 10 out of 10? Was it good? Was it? You love it, right? So like, you said maybe that later you go to a restaurant together.
Near our school.
So you're gonna go to there and then I'm gonna test it out there. You're gonna go for a bit spicier this time?
Yeah.
That place is pretty spicy. Even I was struggling a bit.
Okay, I'll go with you. I'll probably die a little bit, but that's okay.
So usually, like, if you eat spicy food, I don't know, like, do you crave sort of like a dessert or something cold after, right? Yeah. So in Korea, you can order. So can you do that back in the States or like only dessert?
I mean, you could, but it's like
it'd be so slow. Like
it'd be so
it depends
slow,
on what.
It'd be expensive, and it would be like
you pay like what $2-3 delivery fee, and then it'd probably be messed up too.
You'd
like
pay
I
like
ordered
$20 in Montana.
Okay, so not for me. Not for me.
yeah.
But like if I order crumble cookie, for example, one time I made the mistake. It's way too sweet, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like famous, so I wanted to try it. So I ordered it. It took over an hour to get there, even though the drive was like maybe 20 minutes. Well, and it's like you pack cookies; they're not baking them fresh, like on the moment. So I don't know what took so long.
I think personally, how does ice cream sound? Ice cream sounds good. Yeah. So shall we order it? And maybe in 10 minutes, it'll probably be outside.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay. So I think our ice cream has arrived. Would you like to go and check outside if it's there?
Go see if I can figure out the door.
Yeah, figure out the door. It's a push.
Oh!
Wow, and here it is.
Whoa.
Let's make some room.
That's like wrap.
Here, wow, we've got a big selection here. We've got strawberries and cream. We've got green tea and almond. We've got, what's this one? Macadamia nut brittle. So that only took like 10 minutes for it to arrive. What would be like the most sort of popular flavor in America, would you say?
Chocolate or vanilla, just like straight.
Just
chocolate.
yeah.
Or cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream, yeah.
and
That's a
cream.
big one.
That is a big one.
Which one here like takes your fancy? You would like you go for the green tea and almond, nice.
Do you want to do kawi pawipo?
Haribo, okay. Haribo. Oh, you wouldn't. I always lose.
Ah. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
I can
I wanted
decide.
this one.
I can
I wanted
decide.
this one anyway, so I think it went perfect. Okay, so let's crack this open.
Help.
Should we cheers this one as well? Dun, dun. There we go. Oh, that is nice. I haven't had ice cream in so long. What's yours like? Is it nice?
This is good. I have to say though, my favorite ice cream here is Melona.
What's that?
You don't know Melona? You don't know what that is? No. It's like melon flavor.
Ah, right, yeah. Ah, I'm always
My nighttime tradition is I go out for a night walk, stop at the Pyeongnijeon, and get one like an ice cream, and then keep walking.
That's actually so nice because it's something that you can't do back home, right? Sometimes it could be like 2, 3 a.m. I'm like, okay, for some reason I can't go to sleep or anything. I'm like, let's just go outside and have a walk. Like, it's just so safe, so safe. You can call friends who are back home. So you've had a taste of what a Korean apartment's like. What is the biggest thing like that's stuck with you?
I think just the overall vibe. I feel like a lot of time in the US, when houses are so clean and so white, it doesn't feel like a house. But here, even though it's like very clean and very white and very, I would say a little like blank, I don't know how else to explain.
Yeah.
Sit on the floor, you eat, you order like, it's nothing fancy, you know?
Yeah, true.
It's just like the vibe of like living in Korea. And like you look out the window and this
It's
nice
gorgeous.
view. I think just the overall like atmosphere is really nice.
What about yourself? Is it the same?
I like the soy.
Soy milk maker.
maker.
Ah, so with that, brings me on to my next question: is what is something that you would like to take back home with you?
The couch.
You'd like to take the couch. You want to take the sofa with you? Wow.
Yes.
So the sofa,
Oh, the mirror that's in the bedroom.
the mirror with the lights,
Closet.
Oh,
for
the
clothes.
yeah.
closet as well. Wow. Okay, you got to have a big suitcase, right? So like, if your friends came here as well, how would they react to this kind of like delivery culture?
Most people would love it. I think no one can complain about delivery.
Just be
There's
like-
nothing to complain about.
Yeah, exactly. There's no tipping. It's not actually that expensive. It's always good quality. Well, exactly. Like what we just like ordered, right? That would
that was
probably
totally-
double the price in America, right? So-
Triple even.
Triple. Yeah. Depends.
Depending on where, especially like in areas where there aren't a lot of foreign foods, it could be like 4 times more expensive than here. Like, it's crazy.
How was today? How was first, obviously, the chicken restaurant, and now the apartment and the tteokbokki and the dessert? How was it?
It was really cool.
Was it good?
Yeah,
a good
it was really
experience?
good. Yeah.
How was it for you? Was it good?
Because the food I've tried,
Yeah.
but the apartment. I love
Yeah.
looking at the videos of the apartments and like going on like apartment, like looking at the websites
Yeah.
and just like looking at them.
Yeah.
So for me, it was nice. I was like touring an apartment
To actually experience it, yeah.
and then kind of like living in one.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because like, you probably not had the chance to actually come into an apartment and sort of like, probably a good experience, yeah. So if you do that, like, and obviously when you stay longer, where would you like to go? Like in Korea, in Seoul?
I don't like roller coasters, but I want to dress up as like a high schooler.
Oh yeah.
I want to dress up. I want to merry-go-round. That's it for me.
That would be good.
So I'm on a mission to just do like the most random things that I can do this trip.
She went bungee jumping.
I just woke up. It was like a Sunday, and I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna go bungee jumping.
Ah, wow, you went bungee jumping. So
I really want to go to, because I go to art school.
Yeah.
So I do ceramics. I mostly sculpt, like I sculpt hands, but I'm learning now how to use the pottery wheel. I want to go to the pottery village. I don't know what it's called, but I've heard of it, and I really, really want to go there and like do a class because I know Koreans are like masters at like.
Yeah.
I heard like I know a bit of history. So during like the Japanese occupation, like they would hire or like try to like buy out like Korean potters because they knew how to do it really good.
Because yeah, exactly. That was so cool. Together, we could do it all again. Do this day all over again, right? So sounds good.
Sounds good.